بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is teacher Razan Karawan, your English teacher. I hope that you are all fine and in a good health. Today we are going to start with Unit 10, Lesson 2, a new lesson which is in your student book on page 98. So please go to your student book and open it on that page. Today we are going to talk about a city or a sunken city which is in Jamaica. This city or this village, it's in Jamaica. It's called Port Royal. And Jamaica is an island country that is located in the Caribbean Sea. This is Jamaica. The small country, and this is the Caribbean Sea. And Port Royal is a village located in the southeastern of Jamaica. Here it is. And this village or the city was a very rich and a very rich city at its height. It was a center for trade in the Caribbean Sea, and it was the second largest city of the New World. And you have to know that it's situated on a small island in the mouth of the Kingston Harbor. And this site has a great location relative to the rest of the Caribbean Sea. So it was preoccupied by the Spanish. Then the European came and they conquered it in 1654. And you have to know that Port Royal was the capital city of pirate culture. I mean that the government welcomed and sheltered the pirates so that they protect the city from the Spanish invaders. So they allow them, or England gave them permission to board Spanish and Dutch ships to steal their goods so that they protect the country. And before we start, we have some new vocabulary. We will discuss their meanings, and then we will have some photos to illustrate the words better. The first word is artifact. Artifact, it means an object with historical importance. It means قطع أثرية لها تاريخ مهم. Here is an example. The museum's collection includes artifacts dating back to prehistoric times. So it means the museum's collection includes إنه المتحف عنده مجموعة من القطع الأثرية dating back to prehistoric times تعود إلى ما قبل التاريخ. 2. Fort, a large wall built around a city. It means حصن أو سور كبير يبنى حول المدينة. Why? To protect it. So here is an example. The city was guarded by a ring of forts. Number 3, goods. It means items that might be sold or traded. Items that you buy to consume it. Here is an example. There is a 25% discount on all electrical goods until the end of the week. So هناك خصم أو تخفيض على البضائع الإلكترونية. So goods means بضائع أو سلع. Number 4, harbor. It means an area near land where ships can enter and exit. So a place or area near to the land, near shore, so ships can enter and exit. This means what in Arabic? ميناء. So here's an example. He has a house down by the harbor. Number 5, pirate, someone who boards a ship to steal its goods. It means someone who enters a ship to steal things that don't belong to him. Pirate means in Arabic قرصان. Here's an example. The pirates attempted to board the oil tanker. And board means, board here is a verb. It means to allow people to get onto a boat, a train, or an airplane. So يصعد على متن. Board يصعد على متن. Here is an example. Passengers are waiting to board onto the ship. Number 6, move to the bottom of a body of water. Sink, it means يغرق أو يغوص. Here it means يغرق. The Titanic was a passenger ship which sank to the bottom of the ocean in 1912. So, التايتانيك كانت سفينة للمسافرين غرقت إلى أعماق المحيط في عام 1912. Steal, it means to take something that doesn't belong to you without permission. Here's an example. She stole my watch. يسرق. Okay, now I put here some pictures to illustrate the words. So all you have to do to match the word with the appropriate picture. Let's do it together. The first word is fort. The next is artifact. The third is goods. So, where is the picture that illustrates the word fort? We said that fort means a large wall built around a city to protect it. Yes, well done. This is it. Excellent. Okay, artifact. We said artifact is, yes, an object with historical importance. قطعة أثرية. Well done. The last one, goods. It means things that we buy or use like furniture, clothes, and groceries. Well done. Excellent. This is it. Let's move to the next picture. Here we have 4 pictures and 4 words. We have to match them together. The first one is pirate. The next, sink. The third, steal. The last, harbor. Pirate, we say that pirate is someone who steals something that doesn't belong to him without permission. What is the pirate? Excellent. This is it. Let's change the color. Sorry. Okay. Sink. It means to move to the bottom of water. Yes. Well done. Steal. To take something or to take something that doesn't belong to you without permission. Fabulous. This is it. And the last one, harbor, it means an area next to or close to water so that ships can enter or they can enter and exit. Yes. Excellent. Mina, this is it. Okay, now before we start reading our passage, let's watch this video about the sunken city of Port Royal, المدينة الغارقة of Port Royal. اسم المكان Port Royal. Let's watch it. Okay, let's go back to our lesson. So, as you can see, Port Royal was a very rich country, and it was a center for trade in the Caribbean, and it was the second largest city in the New World. It was a very important place for trade, and England enlisted some pirates to save their country, to protect it from invaders, from Spanish and Dutch invaders, and these pirates steal their goods. And you have to know that this country was destroyed by an earthquake, and then it was followed by a tsunami that struck Jamaica, and the city sank into the ocean. Let's read the passage together so we can have more information about that city. The sunken city of Port Royal. When the British arrived in Jamaica in 1654, they quickly realized how the island could benefit their empire. So they captured it from the Spanish and built a fort there. So it was a territory that belongs to the Spanish. Then England came and captured it from the Spanish. And then they built a fort, Banu Hisan. Within the walls of this fort was the town of Port Royal. Now that it was protected, the town grew quickly. In fact, Port Royal's population jumped from 740 residents in 1662 to nearly 10,000 in 1692. It became a center for trade in the Caribbean and the second largest city of the New World after Boston. So Boston is the largest city, then comes what? Port Royal. It becomes the second largest city. Let's continue. Large ships easily came and went from the harbor, الميناء, bringing in and taking out many different goods. So السفن كانت تيجي وتطلع من الميناء تحضر معها العديد من البضائع. Although it had become one of the richest towns in the world, it was one of the richest towns. كانت من أغنى المدن في العالم. Port Royal had its problems. كان في عندها مشاكل. Port Royal كان في عندها مشاكل. The town's location attracted pirates. إنه لأنها كانت منطقة غنية كانت تجذب البايرتس القراصنة who had England's permission to board Spanish and Dutch ships and steal their goods. كانوا البريطانيين أذكياء راحوا وظفوا هدول القراصنة عشان خلوهم يطلعوا على السفن الإسبانية اللي بتيجي ويسرقوا البضائع تاعتها. هذا كان اتفاق عشان تحمي حالها المدينة. وظفوا القراصنة عشان تحميها، تسرق البضائع من الإسبانيين عشان إيش؟ تحمي حالها. Because many of these Port Royal residents didn't quite know how to behave themselves, the town earned the title of the world's wickedest city. So, let's continue. Around lunchtime on the 7th of June 1692, a large earthquake and a tsunami struck Jamaica. Of Port Royal's 20 hectares of land, 13 of them were taken underwater by the tsunami. 2/3 of the city built on sound sank immediately, taking 2,000 people with it. The disaster was so horrible that some people wondered if it were the punishment for the crime and wrongdoing of its residents. يعني أصابها earthquake زلزال وتسونامي، دمرها ودمر المدن المبنية على الرمل، غرقت بكل سهولة. 2,000 people died, and it was a horrible disaster that to the extent that some people wondered and they start thinking, is it a punishment because of their crimes and the wrongdoings that they are doing؟ إنه صار يفكروا إنه هذا اللي صار معهم الزلزال والتسونامي بسبب أخطائهم وبسبب وكان عقاب للجرائم اللي كانوا يعملوها الناس. Let's continue. Over the years, underwater archaeologists explored the ruins of Port Royal. They could identify streets, forts, and remains of homes and public buildings. They also found many artifacts, including a watch stopped at 1143, the approximate times of the earthquake. Today, divers need permission to enter the ruins of Port Royal, but anyone can see the city's artifacts in museums around Jamaica, including one in Port Royal. Yes, Port Royal is still a town, but nothing like it was in 1692. It's simply a quiet fishing village with an amazing history. So, although it was destroyed, but now it's a village, it's a small town, and it's only a fishing village, unlike how it was in the previous times. Okay, now here are some photos for the sunken city, and here are some of the ruins they found underwater. Okay, now let's move to question number 3. Try to answer the questions, and inshallah on Thursday you will have the key answer for these questions. The first one: how did the fort help Port Royal grow? The answers are from the text, so go back to the text, read it again so that you can find the answers. How did the fort help Port Royal grow? كيف كان الحصن مهم للمدينة وخلاها تنمو؟ 2. What made Port Royal a good center for trade? شو اللي خلاها مكان جيد للتجارة؟ 3. Why were pirates a problem? ليش كانوا القراصنة مشكلة؟ هلا هم صحيح كانوا بيساعدوا إنجلند، بس كان عندهم مشكلة واحدة، شو هي؟ 4. How much of the town sank in the earthquake in 1692? 5. Why did some people think the earthquake happened? شو كانوا يظنوا إنه ليش صار الزلزال؟ And the last one: what have underwater archaeologists found? شو لاقوا تحت المي؟ And this is a question that you have here, the definition, and then you will answer, or you have to put the correct word. Items that might be sold or traded. An area near land where ships can enter and exit. 3. Move to the bottom of a body of water. 4. A large wall built around a city. 5. Take something that doesn't belong to you without permission. Number 6, an object with historical importance. 7, someone who boards a ship to steal its goods. And that's all. Good luck. I hope that it's clear enough. All you have to do is to memorize the new vocabulary with its English meaning, and reread the passage again so that you can understand it fully. Thanks for watching, and see you soon inshallah on Monday.